Shrimp, grilled, fried, or in a cocktail, are everywhere. They're a staple on menus from street food stalls to high-end restaurants, and a favorite in home kitchens around the world. But have you ever wondered where they come from? How does this tiny creature make its way from distant waters to your local market? The story behind your shrimp is a global saga of science, technology, and scale. It's a tale that spans continents, cultures, and cutting-edge innovation. Most shrimp today aren't wild-caught, they're farmed, and not in small ponds but in massive, industrial operations that stretch as far as the eye can see. These mega-farms, found in countries like Thailand, Vietnam, Ecuador, and India, produce millions of pounds of shrimp each year, feeding a global demand that never seems to slow down. The global appetite for shrimp is enormous, and these farms have transformed coastlines and economies, creating jobs and reshaping entire communities. The journey of a shrimp from egg to plate is a marvel of logistics and food science, involving countless hands and high-tech systems along the way. It starts in a high-tech hatchery, moves through carefully managed life stages, and ends up on your plate after traveling thousands of miles, crossing oceans, borders, and supply chains. Every step is controlled: special diets, disease prevention, and constant monitoring. The process is precise, and nothing is left to chance. This is not just about food, it's about our planet, our technology, and our relationship with what we eat. The choices we make ripple across the globe. So, let's pull back the curtain and explore the world of mega shrimp farming, a world few have seen up close. We'll visit hatcheries, wade through grow-out ponds, and see the science that makes it all possible, meeting the people who dedicate their lives to this industry. We'll also look at the challenges and innovations shaping the industry, from sustainability concerns to the latest breakthroughs in aquaculture. This is more than a food story. It's a story of global connection, of how our choices link us to distant places and people. After this journey, you'll never look at a shrimp the same way again. Ready to dive in and discover the hidden world behind your favorite seafood? Let's start at the very beginning, where billions of shrimp lives begin in the tiniest of eggs. From tiny eggs to your dinner plate, the journey is stranger and more fascinating than you think. There's a whole universe in every bite. Welcome to the world of mega shrimp farming, a world of science, ambition, and global flavor. Let's go behind the scenes and see how it all comes together. Our journey starts in the hatchery, a place that feels more like a high-tech laboratory than a traditional farm. Here, science and nature work hand in hand to create the perfect environment for new life. Within these walls, billions of shrimp begin their lives in pristine, sterile tanks, protected from the outside world, and carefully watched over from the very first moment. The process starts with carefully selected broodstock, parent shrimp chosen for their robust health and strong genetics, ensuring the next generation is as resilient as possible. These valuable shrimp are kept in ideal conditions, with precise control over temperature, lighting, and water quality, all to encourage successful spawning. Water quality is everything. Filtered, sterilized, and constantly monitored by both machines and human experts to maintain a healthy environment. When females release their eggs, males fertilize them, and within just a few hours, the eggs hatch into tiny, almost invisible nauplii, marking the true beginning of life. These delicate larvae are incredibly fragile, surviving at first on the nutrients stored in their yolk sacs as they adjust to their new world. The hatchery team works tirelessly to keep the tanks clean and safe, ensuring that every larva has the best possible chance to thrive and grow. As the larvae grow, they molt their shells and pass through several distinct stages, gradually developing the ability to eat microscopic algae and tiny brine shrimp. Many hatcheries even cultivate their own algae, creating a miniature farm within the larger operation to provide the freshest food for the young shrimp. After 2 to 3 weeks of careful nurturing, the larvae transform into post-larvae, tiny but strong, and ready to face the next stage of their journey. This meticulous care and attention to detail is the foundation of the entire shrimp industry, supporting billions of lives and countless livelihoods. Billions of lives begin here, in a world shaped by science, precision, and a deep respect for the creatures being raised. Next, these post-larvae will be gently moved to a new environment, where they'll continue to build strength and grow. For these young shrimp, the journey is just beginning, and every step is crucial to their survival. Let's follow them and see what happens next as they leave the safety of the hatchery and enter a new chapter of life. Post-larvae leave the hatchery for the nursery. Think of it as shrimp kindergarten. Here they acclimate to more natural conditions but still under close control. The nursery phase builds strength and resilience, improving survival rates. Shrimp are gradually weaned onto high-protein manufactured feeds. Over 2 to 4 weeks they grow rapidly, monitored closely by technicians. Careful management here reduces disease risk and ensures a healthy crop. Once they reach about a gram or 2, they're ready for the main event, the grow-out ponds. Gently collected and counted, they're transported to their new aquatic home. The protected bubble ends, the real world awaits. Now it's time for the shrimp to thrive on a massive scale. Welcome to the grow-out ponds, the heart of the mega farm, where the scale of shrimp production is truly breathtaking. Imagine a landscape of giant man-made lakes, each holding millions of gallons and hundreds of thousands of shrimp, stretching as far as the eye can see. Here juveniles spend 3 to 6 months eating and growing to market size, transforming from tiny larvae into plump, healthy shrimp ready for harvest. Ponds are meticulously prepared, drained, dried, sometimes lined with plastic, and filled with treated water to create the perfect environment for shrimp. Beneficial bacteria and minerals are added to promote a healthy ecosystem, helping to break down waste and keep the water clean. Oxygen is critical. Paddle wheel aerators churn the water non-stop, ensuring every shrimp gets the air it needs to thrive. Technicians monitor water quality obsessively, testing for toxins, checking pH, and adjusting as needed to maintain ideal conditions. Shrimp are fed specially formulated pellets, often by automated systems that prevent waste and ensure every shrimp gets its share. Feeding and water management are a delicate balance, key to healthy, fast-growing shrimp and a successful harvest. For months, the cycle continues: eat, grow, thrive, until the shrimp reach their full potential. This aquatic metropolis is a marvel of modern farming, blending technology, science, and nature in perfect harmony. Every detail is managed for maximum yield and quality, from water chemistry to shrimp health and nutrition. Soon, it will be time for the most exciting event, the harvest, when months of hard work finally pay off. The journey from pond to plate is about to reach its climax, as the shrimp are gathered and prepared for market. Let's see how the Great Shrimp Roundup unfolds, and witness the culmination of this incredible aquatic journey. Modern shrimp farming is powered by science and technology. Disease is the biggest threat, but selective breeding creates more resilient shrimp. Rapid diagnostic kits allow early detection and containment of outbreaks. Nutrition is a science. Feeds are precisely formulated for each life stage, sometimes with probiotics for gut health. Smart farms use sensors, automation, and data analytics to monitor water quality in real time. Automated systems adjust oxygen, temperature, and feeding instantly. Drones survey ponds and data flows to managers' smartphones. This tech-driven approach boosts efficiency, sustainability, and shrimp quality. The result: healthier shrimp, less waste, and a more reliable supply. Science is at the core of every successful megafarm. The industry is evolving fast, with innovation at every step. Next, let's see what happens when it's time to harvest. The Great Shrimp Roundup is about to begin. Harvest day is a race against time. Ponds are drained, funneling shrimp toward collection nets. Workers gather thousands of pounds of shrimp, quickly transferring them to ice water tanks. Rapid chilling preserves freshness and texture. Shrimp are sorted, sometimes by size, and packed into insulated containers with ice. Every minute counts. Speed is crucial for quality. Within hours, shrimp are loaded onto refrigerated trucks bound for processing plants nearby. On a megafarm, this process happens nightly, pond after pond. It's a continuous cycle, keeping the global supply chain moving. The journey from water to processing is swift and precise. Next stop, the processing line. At the processing plant, shrimp enter a world of stainless steel and strict hygiene. They're washed, sorted, and graded by size, sometimes by hand, sometimes by machine. Some are peeled and deveined, others left whole depending on their final destination. The key step: individual quick freezing, or IQF. Shrimp are flash frozen in minutes, preserving texture and flavor. Automated machines weigh and package the shrimp, adding labels with size, origin, and traceability codes. Packages are boxed, stored in massive freezers, and loaded into refrigerated containers. From here, they travel by sea, land, and air to markets worldwide. The journey is almost complete. But there's more to the story. Let's talk about sustainability. Mega shrimp farming has a complicated environmental legacy. Early industry growth destroyed mangrove forests and harmed coastal ecosystems. Water pollution and antibiotic overuse were major issues. Today, responsible farms invest in wastewater treatment and avoid antibiotics, focusing on prevention and biosecurity. Certification programs like the Aquaculture Stewardship Council set strict standards for environmental and social responsibility. Farms must prove they protect mangroves, manage water, and use sustainable feed to earn certification. Consumers are demanding transparency, driving real change. The industry is moving toward sustainability, but challenges remain. The future depends on balancing demand with environmental care. Choosing certified shrimp supports better practices. The story of shrimp is evolving toward a healthier planet and a more responsible industry. Let's look at what's next for shrimp farming. The future of shrimp farming is all about sustainability and innovation. Closed-loop systems recycle water, reducing environmental impact. Indoor farms, recirculating aquaculture systems, bring shrimp production closer to cities, using advanced filtration and climate control. These systems cut food miles and eliminate disease risks, making antibiotics unnecessary. Feed is evolving too. New ingredients like insect meal and algae oil reduce pressure on wild fisheries. The goal, a truly circular, sustainable food system. Science and technology are making shrimp farming cleaner and more efficient. As consumers, our choices matter. Certified, responsible shrimp drive industry change. The journey of shrimp reflects our own journey toward a more thoughtful, sustainable future. Every bite connects us to a global story of innovation and responsibility. The next chapter is being written now. Shrimp farming is changing fast, and so is our relationship with the food we love. Thanks for joining this journey from hatchery to plate.